who's going to Los Angeles? Who's going to SoFi Stadium? Trust me. I got to know. I got to know who y'all think getting to SoFi Station, because this is going to be interesting. There's a lot of different teams. So for some people who do not know the playoffs and what teams are there, in the NFC, we got the Buccaneers versus the Eagles coming up. We got the Cowboys versus the 49ers. We got the Rams versus the Cardinals, with the Packers having to bye. And on the AFC, we got the Chiefs playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Patriots for the third time. And then we're going to have the Bengals versus the Raiders. And the Tennessee Titans have a bye. Who makes it, y'all? Who makes it to SoFi Stadium? Who makes it to Los Angeles? I'm going to start off in the AFC. The AFC has a couple of teams with one dangerous team. Sorry to tell you about it. Pittsburgh is not beating Kansas City this upcoming weekend. For all you Steelers fans, your season is about to be over. For all you Raiders fans who think Cincinnati is about to lose, you Raiders fans, your season is over. It's just that simple. Now, the toss-up is the Buffalo Bills versus the Patriots. Buffalo's just so inconsistent. I don't know what happened to Buffalo. Josh Allen was looking like an MVP candidate prior to the season starting. You're looking at the defense, and you're looking at, they added Emmanuel Sanders to play alongside Diggs, and the tight end was starting to come on. I think David Knox was starting to come on. You're like, man, the Buffalo Bills got it all set. Then Josh Allen just started running for his life. Every time he had the ball, you got to run. It was looking bad. So my question mark is out in this game. I don't know. Have no idea who can win this game. I think Buffalo has the better team, but the Patriots could outcoach them. So my jury's on that, but I don't have either one of those teams making the Super Bowl. To me, who comes out of the AFC when it's all said and done, I think we get an AFC championship game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Then we get that rematch game. And I think when it's all said and done, the Titans go to the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs can't stop a nosebleed on defense. And that man-child and Derrick Henry is coming back. And by the Titans having a bye, I think the Titans have bought themselves enough time to allow Derrick Henry injury to be fully healed to play when it's time to play. I think Ryan Tannehill catches fire. Julio is going to have an impact in the receiving corps. A.J. Brown, obviously their best receiver right now. But with having Derrick Henry back, you can't afford to zone coverage the Tennessee Titans because of the impact that Derrick Henry can have. You gotta load the box and leave Julio and A.J. Brown on the outsides really one-on-one, because you can't just play zone coverage against them. The Kansas City Chiefs can't stop a nosebleed on defense. To me, they're in trouble. And I think when they face the Titans, when it's all said and done, they lose to the Titans, and the Titans go over there to the Super Bowl and waiting for the NFC winner. Now, moving on to the NFC. They got about 5 teams who can make it. Obviously, the Packers have a bye. You got Tampa Bay. You got the Rams. You got the Cardinals. You got the Cowboys. No offense to the Eagles or the 49ers. Y'all season is over. Enjoy your weekend. Play your game. Smile. Get all your reps in. But for the Eagles and for the 49ers, it's over. Now, question is, who can advance from there? Can the Rams beat the Cardinals? Question mark. Can the Packers not be upset in Lambeau again like they were last year against the Buccaneers? A lot of question marks in the NFC. I think we get a repeat of Tampa Bay hosted the Super Bowl in Tampa. I think we get a repeat of that again this year, where a team like the Rams, who the Super Bowl is going to be in, I think it's SoFi Stadium, the Rams make it to the Super Bowl. And we get a Rams versus Titans Super Bowl. That's what I think. I think we get a Rams versus Titans Super Bowl. And it's going to be very interesting to see how the Rams compete against the Titans. I think the Rams win their matchup this Sunday against the Cardinals. They advance. And I think the 4 seed wins, which is the Rams. The 3 seed, which is the Cowboys, wins. The 2 seed wins against Dallas. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you got the 1 seed against the Packers. I think the Rams go to Lambeau the following week and takes out the Packers. And the Packers season's over. Now then the Buccaneers beat the Cowboys. Then you have a Cowboys versus Rams matchup. I think the Rams go over here and win a game and end up in SoFi Stadium. That's what I think. I think the injuries to the Buccaneers receiving core and Godwin being hurt, obviously Evans having a hamstring injury, AB having AB issues. Gronk hasn't really been really healthy, but more importantly, the guy who has the most yards from scrimmage for them, which is Leonard Fournette, he may be not back for the playoffs. I think all that's a total on the Bucs offense. I think the Rams got Odell Beckham at the right time because obviously Robert Woods had the ACL injury. Matthew Stafford's got to play better. Just got to play better. If Matthew Stafford can have a heroic playoffs, I don't see a team in the NFC getting past the Rams. I think the Rams can go to any situation and go to Lambeau or go to Tampa and win a game. But Matthew Stafford is going to be key. If Matthew Stafford can't get it done, I don't think the Rams come back. To me, I think the Rams are a team that's all in right now. I don't see the Rams being a team that's all in later on. I think this is the all-in season. Whether they win the Super Bowl is not up for. I'm not here to talk about that yet. But I think getting to the Super Bowl, they're all in now. You get Von Miller, you get Odell Beckham. You got certain players coming in. Eric Waddle is going to come out of retirement to try to make a Super Bowl run. Listen, the Rams are all in, and they got to be all in to get there. And then they don't get there, they're going to have a lot of scrutiny with Les Snead and Sean McVay. So whose teams make the Super Bowl? To me, in the AFC, it's the Tennessee Titans. In the NFC, you get the Los Angeles Rams, and we get a repeat of a Super Bowl where we had the longest one y'all play, baby. With the Rams won that Super Bowl against the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, we get a repeat. That's what I think. The Titans make the Super Bowl. They get their rematch against the Rams, where they lost to the Rams when, obviously when they had Kevin Dyson, who made that long extension of play and, came up short a yard for winning the Super Bowl. We get a repeat. That's what I truthfully think. Got another comment here say, I think the key for the Super Bowl run is which team you trust that can go undefeated in 3 or 2 games. Yeah. I don't really trust Matthew Stafford that much. But Sean McVay has got his team to Super Bowl under Jared Goff. And I'm hoping Sean McVay conveys the importance to Matthew Stafford of how important this is for this team and this organization to try to get back to that game. They lost to the Patriots. It was a bad Super Bowl. Atrocious. But I think it has to be expressed that the importance of getting back to that game. I think it's going to be critically important that they can get back to that game. I don't think you made all these picks and all these things they have to do to not get back to that game. That's just my personal position on it. So I got the Rams, Titans. We get a Super Bowl game. And at that point in time, we have some predictions of who can win the game and what have you. But those are my two selections.
Subscribe to FanView Live on YouTube for more premium content.
You can also find FanView Live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher.